Maya, quick question. If an open source AI model can match the big labs on capability, but skips the safety homework, is that a breakthrough or a problem?
That is exactly the fault line today, Marcus. Because a new report says both things are true at once, and that's uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable is our favorite genre. Let's get into it.
So this is from a group called SaferAI, covered by TechCrunch. They looked at Z.ai's open weight model, GLM 5.2, and found it's approaching frontier-level capability, while missing key safety mitigations the closed models have.
Open weight meaning anyone can download the raw model and run it themselves. No guardrails you can't strip out.
Right. And that's the tension. Open models are fantastic for researchers, for competition, for people who don't want to be locked into one vendor. But the report says the safety work isn't keeping pace with the capability.
Here's where I'll push back gently, though. Approach's frontier capabilities is doing a lot of lifting. That's one report's framing. And plenty of safety folks argue open weights are actually good for safety. More eyes, more independent testing.
Totally fair. Both sides are real. The worry isn't that open models exist. It's that governance and safeguards could get outpaced by how fast capability is shipping. That's the measured take. Not doom, just a gap worth watching.
And speaking of testing, the people whose job is to test these models just had their own rough week. OpenAI put out a note about third-party cyber evaluations involving its models.
Yeah, so OpenAI is explaining some recent cybersecurity evaluation incidents, basically outside groups running the models through security testing, and they're laying out new safeguards to strengthen how that testing gets done.
Which is the part I actually like. Not the incident, the response. This is the boring plumbing of AI safety. How do you let third parties stress test a model without the process itself becoming a risk?
And why it matters to you. Evaluation is how anyone knows a model is safe before it's in your bank app or your doctor's office. If the testing is sloppy, the safety claims are just vibes.
The caveat, OpenAI is telling its own story here. We're getting their framing of what happened and what they're fixing. Independent accounts would help.
And there's a research angle that ties right in, Marcus, how you even measure these models without them cheating.
This one's clever. A new archive paper, WorldCup Arena. Instead of quizzing models on events that already happened, where the answer's sitting somewhere online, they ran a forward-looking test over the 39 days of the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
So the models had to forecast outcomes before they happened. No memorization, no peeking at the answer key. They call it leakage-free.
Which matters because half the benchmark drama in AI is models secretly having seen the test. A prospective design closes that door. It's a small paper, one tournament, but it's the right instinct.
The through line today, capabilities racing ahead, and the safety and evaluation crowd is scrambling to keep the measuring sticks honest.
That's the AI beat for today. The safety story minus the panic and minus the hand-waving. Subscribe for your daily AI briefing and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're digging into the money side. The giant cloud and compute deals reshaping who actually controls AI. See you then, Marcus.